Hi everyone, welcome to our first athletic prenatal yoga class. This is a full body workout. Again, consult with your doctor before any exercise while you're pregnant. And if anything bothers you, definitely modify or take a break. I know that you can get winded and out of breath a lot quicker being pregnant. Also, if you do need to modify anything, let me know, shoot me a message and I can send you a new modification for the pose or something you can do instead. Enjoy! Alright, so everybody come to child's pose in the middle of your mat. Separate your knees, and as much as you would like, and you might need to separate it more with your belly, it's where you're comfortable. Inch your fingers forward and sit back in your heels. Relax your head on the mat and focus on your breath. Inhaling through your nose, expanding your stomach, exhaling, letting your stomach fall in. And close your eyes, separate your fingers, press your palms firm into the mat. The goal is to keep inching your fingers forward, but at the same time, try to work your glutes towards your heels, so lengthening your spine. Sitting deeper into your heels. Rolling your shoulders down away from your ears. Becoming aware of your breath. Making your inhales the same length as your exhales. So not leaving any stale air in the body. And walk your hands all the way to the right, past your mat. You can stack your left hand on top of your right. And you'll feel the stretch on your entire left side. Still sit back into your heels. Still continue to breathe. Focusing on your breath. If you feel any tension, breathe into it and try to go a little bit deeper. Back to center, and then all the way to the left, even past your mat. Stack your right hand on top of your left. Feel the stretch down the entire right side of your body. And back to center. Inch your fingers forward, roll your shoulders down. If your eyes were closed, just gently open your eyes. And slowly come to all fours. So on all fours, you'll inhale, lift your chin, chest up, chin up for cat-cow. Feel a stretch in your abs, stretch down your back. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin as tight as you can to your chest. And the key to this pose is keep pressing your palms flat into the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, get all the air out, round your spine, press your palms, feel it in your back, your shoulders, and release. Extend your right arm forward, your left leg back. We're gonna move straight into it. It's athletic prenatal yoga, so we're gonna warm up our body quick. And back to center. Left arm, right leg. You can point your toes or flex. And back to center. Right hand, left arm. Engage your abs, look a couple inches forward. Continue to focus on your breath. Back to center, left arm, right leg. Back to center, right arm, left leg. Back to center, left arm, right leg. Back to center, press up to plank. Abs engaged, look a couple inches forward. Suck in your stomach, focus on your breath. Engaging your core, your palms are flat into the mat. And press back
back to downward facing dog. Just gonna walk your feet up and down, just opening up your hamstrings, your quads, your spine, pressing your chest towards your thighs. You're still warming up your body. And come back to a perfect plank. Look a couple inches out in the towel in front of you. You can kind of glance down at your stomach. Just make sure you're not seeing the bulging of a coning. And press back to downward facing dog. And if you are seeing any of those, you can always go back to all fours and extending an arm and a leg. And back to plank. Abs engaged, shoulders engaged. You want your entire body activated, your quads activated. And press back to downward facing dog. Walking your feet up and down. And back to plank. You should start to feel some heat in your shoulders. You're warming up your body. Back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet all the way to meet your hands. Just letting your body fall forward. Relax your neck and head. You can shake your neck and head out. You can separate your feet hip width distance. And then bending your left knee, place your left hand on the mat and lengthen up through your right fingertips. Feel a hamstring stretch, opening up your chest. Back to center, bend your right knee, extend through your left. Back to center, other side, extending. Back to center, last side, extend through your left fingertips. Continuing to inhale through your nose, exhaling through your nose. Back to center. Inhale your arms all the way up, reach up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to a perfect plank. Abs engaged, suck in your stomach. Look a couple inches out in the towel in front of you. Perfect plank to activate your shoulders, your spine, your quads. Press back to downward facing dog. Walking your feet up and down. And back to plank. Back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes, feel the stretch. And bring your leg all the way through. Lower your back knee, inhale your arms up for crescent moon. Press your left hip forward, gently look up between your fingertips. Exhale your hands down, step your right foot to meet the left for plank. Holding plank. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg, point your left toes. Inhale, look between your hands, step your left foot through. Lower your back knee, inhale your arms up. Press your right hip forward, gently looking up. Exhale your hands down, step your left foot to meet the right for plank. Press back to down dog. Feeling the stretch, stretching out your hamstrings, pressing your chest towards your thighs. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. And press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes. So bend your knee, open up your hip. Point your toes. Inhale, look between your hands, step your right foot through. Lower your left knee. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands down, step your left foot to meet the right for plank. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg, point your left toes. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Point your toes. Inhale, look between your hands, step your left foot through. Lower your knee, inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands down. Step your left foot to meet the right for plank. Press back to down dog. And slowly walk your feet all the way to meet your hands. Just relax your body forward. Shake your head. You can reach for opposite elbows. Focusing on your breath. Start to feel your body warming up. Release your hands. Inhale your arms up. Exhale your hands to the heart. Inhale your arms up. And exhale, sit back into the chair. You can keep your feet together if you'd like, or separate them so you have a little more balance. Being pregnant throws your balance off slightly. Looking between your hands gently. Looking up, focusing on your breath. Exhale your hands to the heart, folding forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to a perfect plank. So our body's pretty warm, abs engaged. Depends on where your belly size is. Slowly lower. And if you need to, inhale, sweep up sooner. Exhale, press back. You might feel a little bit of tightness in up dog. Again, go at your own pace. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, sit back into the chair. Abs engaged, gently looking up, focusing on your breath. Exhale your hands to the heart, folding forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to a perfect plank. Abs engaged, suck in your stomach. Slowly lower. Inhale, sweep up. Leading with your chest or your heart, not your chin. So you're still looking forward. Exhale, press back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale your arms up. Sit back into the chair. Abs engaged, gently looking up. Hands to the heart, and this time bring your left hand to your thigh and lengthen up through your right fingertips. Back to center, right hand to your thigh, lengthen up through your fingertips. Back to center, hands to the heart, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your chin, stretching your spine, your hamstrings. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to a perfect plank. Focus on your breath, abs engaged. And press back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet all the way to meet your hands. Inhale your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale your hands to the heart, folding forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat. Sit back to plank. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes. Bend your knee, stack your hip. Feel the hip opener. The stretch in your quad, down your stomach. Point your toes. Inhale, look between your hands. Step your right foot through. Back heel off the mat. Back knee off the mat. Inhale your arms up for high lunge. Yep. Good. Sinking down your thighs parallel. Slight back bend. Exhale your hands to the mat. Step your right foot to meet the left for plank. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg. Point your left toes. Bend your knee if you'd like. Stack your hip. Inhale, look between your hands. And step your left foot through. Back heel off the mat. Use your core strength if you need to. You can always kind of balance yourself. Find that balance. And then lift up. Exhale your hands hands down, step your left foot to meet the right, and press back to down dog. Feeling the stretch, and slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Inhale your arms up, exhale your hands to the heart. Inhale your arms up, exhale fold forward. Inhale, lift your chin, exhale release. Place your hands on the mat and step back to plank. Abs engaged, suck in your stomach, and press back to down dog. So pressing back to down dog, feeling the stretch. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes. Inhale, lift between your hands, and step your leg all the way through. Sorry about that. Turn your back heel and inhale your arms up for warrior one. We'll hold this one for a little bit longer than we typically do in my classes. Your thighs parallel, back leg straight and strong, feeling the stretch all in your abs, your hip, gently looking up. Shoulders away from your ears, squaring your hips to the front of the mat. Exhale your hands down, step your right foot to meet the left for plank, press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg, point your left toes, look between your hands, step your left foot through, back heel on the mat, inhale your arms up for warrior one. Sinking deep into lunge, feel the stretch. Exhale your hands down, step your left foot to meet the right for plank, press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes, and bring your right leg through. Turn your back heel, warrior one. Warrior two, opening up. And then facing the side of your mat, turn your toes out, hands to the heart for squats. Down, up, down, up. Keep going, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 5 more. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 2 more. Down, up, down and hold. Abs engaged. Sit back in your heels. Shoulders down away from your ears. Palms pressed together. Focusing on your breath. Inhaling through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Keep holding on. And slowly come up. Turn your toes towards the front of the room. Back to warrior two. Exhale your hands down. Step your left foot to meet the right for plank and hold. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg. Point your left toes. Inhale, look between your hands. Step your left foot through. Back heel on the mat. Inhale your arms up for warrior one. Warrior two. And turn your toes to the other side of the mat. And this time, goddess squat. So arms out to the side. Down, up, 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 down, up. Last 3. Down, up, down, up. Last one, down and hold. Chest up, chin up. Sit back in your heels, abs engaged. Shoulders back and down for 3, 2, 1, back to warrior 2, facing the front of your mat. Exhale your hands down, step your left foot to meet the right for plank. Exhale, lower, inhale, sweep up. Exhale, press back to down dog. And then turn your knees out to the side, sit back in your heels for child's pose. Catching your breath, focusing on your inhales and your exhales. Slowly come up to all fours. Curl your toes under, press back to down dog. And walk your feet all the way to meet your hands. Just relaxing forward. Inhale your arms up, slight back bend. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. Back to down dog. Shift your weight to your left leg, point your right toes. Inhale, look between your hands, step your right foot through. Inhale your arms up for warrior 1. Warrior 2. Reaching forward this time, feeling a stretch all down the left side. Back to center, turn your toes in slightly. And with a flat back, slowly come down. Place your hands on the mat, just relax your body forward. Slowly walk your hands to the right, feel the stretch. Continuing to breathe. It's inhale, lengthen. Exhale, go deeper into the pose. Back to center, and then to the left. Back to center. Place your right hand on the middle of your mat and lengthen up through your left fingertips. Feeling the stretch in your right inner thigh. Back to center, left hand, right arm up. Feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Back to center, just leaning forward, relax your quads. Engage your quads, engage your abs, slowly come up. With a flat back, turn your toes towards the front for warrior 2. Sink deep into the lunge. Exhale your hands down, step your right foot to meet the left for plank and hold. Press back to down dog. Shift your weight to your right leg, point your left toes. Inhale, look between your hands, step your foot through. Inhale your arms up for warrior 1. Warrior 2, reaching forward, feel the stretch all down the right side. And back to center, turn your toes in slightly. With a flat back, slowly come down. Place your hands on the mat and just relax your body. And then reach for opposite, or reach for your fingers behind your back. Just lift up. Continuing to focus on your breath. Leaning slightly forward, you'll feel a deeper hamstring stretch, deeper inner thigh stretch. And back to center. With a flat back, slowly come up. Perfect form. Turn your toes towards the front for warrior 2. Exhale your hands down, step your left foot to meet the right for plank, and press back to down dog. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. Inhale, come up, slight back bend. Exhale your hands to the heart, folding forwards. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, release. Place your hands on the mat, step back to plank. This is our plank series, so abs engage. Anytime you need to come down, you always come down on your knees for a second, and then get right back into it. Look a couple inches out, mental toughness, abs engaged, focusing on your breath. And then walk your right hand to the center and pivot and lengthen up through your left fingertips for side plank. Back to center. And walk your left hand to the center and pivot for side plank, lengthening up through your right fingertips. Back to center, holding plank. Lift your right toes 2 inches. Lower your right toes. Lift your left toes. Lower your left toes. Lift your right toes. Lower your right toes. Lift your left toes. Lower your left toes. Hold. Last 10 seconds. Abs engaged. Look a couple inches out. Perfect plank. Activate your shoulders, your arms, your spine. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press back to down dog. A deep stretch. Stretching out your shoulders. Slowly walk your feet to meet your hands. And just relax your body forward. Kind of walk your feet out. Turn your toes out slightly. Feet are almost mat width distance. Let your body fall forward. Hands to your heart. Slowly come up, engage your quads. Abs engaged to protect your spine. Inhale your arms up. Slight back bend. Exhale your hands to the heart, keeping your head forward. We'll slowly lower into garland pose. So coming down, breathing into it, and bring your elbows to the outside of your knees. And I'm pretty tight, so you'll see that. So go where you'd like to go. It's okay if your heels lift a little bit. You'll build into opening your calf muscles, your Achilles. Stretching it out. And focus on pressing your elbows into your knees, so opening up your inner thighs. For some people this feels amazing and it's such a good stretch. For me it's such tightness from all the years playing soccer, my hips. So it feels good, but it also is uncomfortable. But the more I practice, the more I do this, I'll feel better. You'll also feel your balance is a little off from your pregnancy. It's okay, it's normal. Just focus on a point, focus on your breath. Keep pressing your palms together, press your elbows into your knees. Last couple breaths. Shoulders down, away from your ears, lengthen your spine. Try not to hunch over. Last breath, inhale. Exhale. And you can just place your hands on the mat, extending your legs, feeling the hamstring stretch. Place your left hand in the center, lengthen up through your right. Separating your fingers. Back to center, left arm up. And back to center, walk your toes in, your feet in. Come down and slowly lay on your back for Shavasana. So laying on your back, your feet towards the front, your head towards the back. Take a deep inhale and a deep exhale. So bend up our left leg. This will help the bulging out when you're doing your leg lifts. So your left leg is bent, your right knee is flexed, your quad is flexed, your toes are flexed towards your face, and then just lift your leg up. And exhale, lower. Hover 2 inches. Just be mindful if you see the bulge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. You always want to have your toes flexed back, your quad engaged, and your lower spine is pressed into the mat. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hover 2 inches. Press your lower spine into the mat and hold for 3, 2, 1. Release. Switching sides. Bend up your right leg. Flex your left toes. And inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. So quad engaged, toes are flexed back, lower spine into the mat. And you won't have any bulging since the leg is lifted. You shouldn't. Inhale, lift. If you do, let me know. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Flex your toes, quad engaged, lower spine press flat into the mat. Exhale, lower. Hover 2 inches. Press your lower spine flat into the mat for 3, 2, 1. Relax in Shavasana. Bridge series. Bend up your knees. Heels as close as you can to your glutes. Press your palms to the mat and inhale, lift your hips up. So you want to open up your hips. You'll feel the stretch in your abs. Neck and head in line with the body. Your chin is slightly tucked. Try not to let your knees flare in or flare out. So you really want to engage your quads, your glutes, your inner thighs. So you're building strength while feeling the stretch. You should feel a big strengthener in your spine. Quads engaged. Exhale, lower. Hover 2 inches. Inhale, lift. Press your feet in that so you're driving your hips up. It's an active pose. You should feel the burn. Hover 2 inches. Inhale, lift. Driving your feet into the mat, lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower. Last 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift. Press your feet in the mat. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your glutes, your inner thighs. Come up 1 more inch for 5, 4. Keep pushing. 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower your spine all the way. Reach to the outside of your feet for happy baby. So coming away from your stomach, pulling your feet down, your ankles in line with your knees, neck and head in line with the body. And relax in Shavasana. Take a deep inhale, a deep exhale. Second set of bridge. So bend up your knees. This time, walk your left foot to the center. Point your right toes and lift up. Good. So you're working your left glute, left hamstring. Pointing your right toes, keeping your leg as straight as you can. Slowly lower. Hover 2 inches. Still keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, lift. So driving the left foot into the mat, lifting your hips. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, lift up, hips up. Press your left foot in the mat. Point your right toes. Come up 1 more inch. Exhale, slowly lower. Walk your right to the center. Point your left toes and lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Drive your right foot into the mat. Make the stretch active. Challenge yourself. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Last one. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Press your right foot in the mat. Point your left toes. Come up 1 more inch. Exhale, slowly lower. Keep your glutes 2 inches off the mat. Knees and feet in line. And inhale, lift up for the final bridge. Challenging yourself to not let your knees flare in or flare out. Neck and head in line with the body. Your chin slightly tucked. I always like to place my hands on my belly for this one. And my hips to feel the hip stretch. And inhale, lift up, come up 1 more inch. Last 10 seconds, everyone keep holding on. Feel the burn in your glutes, your spine. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower for happy baby. Make sure that your knees come to the outside of your abs, your stomach, your belly. And pull down. Breathing into it. Pressing your lower spine flat into the mat. So not lifting and leaning forward. You want your back flat on the mat. Relax in Shavasana. And then bring your knees slightly to your chest, not all the way, so be mindful of your belly. So just lifting your knees up. Roll to your right side and slowly press up. Extending your legs to the front of your mat. About mat width distance. Depending on your belly, you can go a little further. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold. Again, depending on your belly, if you don't want to lean too far forward, that's okay. Separate them a little bit further. Shoulders down. Working your biceps, pulling, flexing your toes so you're stretching your Achilles, your calves, your hamstrings to your glutes. Breathe into it. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Release your hands. Bring the bottoms of your feet together for butterfly. Reach for your feet. Just kind of let your knees fall apart. You'll see mine are super tight all the years of soccer and not getting to hot yoga for a while. Not the real heat, that is. Shoulders down. Letting your hips fall open as you relax. You're relaxing, but you're still making the stretch active, so you're continuously trying to go deeper. Keeping your left hand on your foot, lengthen up through your right. So working on your knees, just feeling the stretch down your right side as you stretch your arm up. And back to center, and this time facing the center, keeping your right arm lifted. Just lean over to the side. Feeling the stretch down the entire right side. Your right hand to your foot, gripping your feet, Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull. Bring your knees closer to the mat. Keeping your right hand on your feet, inhale your left arm up. Just stretching straight up for this one. And breathing into it. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Calm your breath. Slow your heart rate down. Face the center, keep your left arm lifted, and then just go to the side, feeling the stretch on the left side. Back to center, reach for your feet, inhale, lengthen, exhale, pull. Keeping your feet together, place your hands behind your back, coming down onto your elbows, head coming down last. Extend your legs out, you can shake them out a little bit. And if you'd like, you can relax in your back for Shavasana, but I like to bring my knees up and then just go to my left side. It's the most comfortable for me. Relax your neck, your head, and place one hand on your belly, on your baby. And this is your time to focus on the connection between you and your baby. And spend as much time as you'd like in this pose. Feeling your stomach expand as you inhale, and as you exhale, slowly releasing all the air out. If you'd like, you can continue to be in this pose. I'm going to slowly press up, supporting my body. And thank you all for practicing. Definitely stay in the pose longer if you'd like. Let me know if you have any comments, feedback on my Instagram page, Namaste Fit Mama, or this YouTube channel. Namaste.